I want to start with something that I think is important, and that's outlining. As a young author, and by young I don't mean in age, I mean new to the field, I think it's especially important to outline. If you're a successful novelist and you don't outline, then you can go ahead and ignore me. But if you're trying to reach I'm trying to reach those writers who are trying to break into the industry or get to that next level. And to do that, you need to be better than the other books that are published when your book comes out. There are hundreds of thousands of books published every year. And in the mystery thriller genre, there's tens of thousands that you're going to be on the store shelves with. And the better yours is written, the more it's going to rise to the top. And when you outline, I believe it allows you to be more complex in your plots. As readers, we've all read that novel where the author has multiple moving parts. And these multiple moving parts keep you intrigued, and it keeps you guessing, you know, what's going to happen with each one of these moving parts, and how is this author going to bring all these together? And then when the author does bring these moving parts together in this wonderful crescendo, there's this great payoff. When you are conceiving a novel and writing a novel, if you have it outlined, when you write chapter 2 and chapter 3, you can put stuff in those chapters that you know is going to happen, you know, come to fruition in chapter 37. And that's why I think outlining is so important. If you just go down and write by the seat of your pants, you're going to have more tunnel vision as to what you're writing. Another thing that I think is important is subplots. I'll talk more about subplots later. But when you're outlining, you're putting subplots into your story before you sit down to start typing it, and you can watch those subplots grow, you know, in your outline, and know when the best place to have them come to fruition would be before you even type your first word. Now, when I am conceiving a novel, or when I'm outlining a novel, or when I'm writing a novel, I have three questions that I keep at the forefront of my mind. One is, what is my external plot? Two, what is my internal or my personal plot? And three, what am I going to do in this novel that makes this novel different from others? Now, I spend months, even on a couple novels, years, contemplating these three questions before I sit down to type a single word. And again, I think that it makes my writing so much easier once I've have these already in place. I rarely have issues with writer's block because I know what's coming next with my outline.